YouTubers! Joe Kersey here on Friday, October 16th. At about 1 in the afternoon, Eastern Daylight Time. If you look down the way here, you can see that the dirt now is pretty much level with what would be the undersurface of the current roadway. Well, I'm kind of assuming or guessing or thinking that this is going to be as high as they get it, or do it, or build it, after they get this little end section finished, which is what they've been beavering away on here the last couple of hours. And then obviously they'll put gravel down and do whatever they have to do road stuff. They'll do the road thing. I do like this compactor operator. She's a very pleasant individual. We had an extensive chat yesterday. My attorney was here this morning. Saw things in terms of work, and saw things in terms of the property, and in terms of the staking and everything. Well, if you look where the dirt is in relationship to the guardrail, they're getting right up there now. You can sort of see right over there how high it's gotten up. This is about 13:30 in the afternoon Eastern Time, so they've done another 6 to 8 inches here today, just since about 7:45, 7:30 this morning. I feel somewhat chagrined here today. I did something I rarely do last night. No, not what you're thinking. And I sort of shotgun email about 12 people what I thought was a link to yesterday's video. And then, you know, suggested maybe they might want to look at the 2 previous ones. Turns out the only guy that got the link was the fellow I emailed separately, because I didn't want to include his name on sort of the master list there, you know, when you say, you know, when you showed them to all of everybody who you send it to. So I got these very perplexed messages from some people, you know, what's this mean? What am I supposed to do with this? You know, there's no link, you know. I felt like a real fool. Even at 3 years out, I'm still a newbie at some of this stuff. Oh gosh, it's a lot of fun nonetheless. Had an interesting little moment with the compactor operator. That's interesting what he's going to do here. This guy's going to carry my post up here somewhere. Oh, good. I'll have to thank him for that. Thank you. It's very kind of you. This is a guy that basically has never acknowledged me in any way, shape, or form while he's been out here. Here's a guy standing down by the road with a sign. I'm very grateful for that. Thank you. Not so much as a fucking wave. Strange. Well, some people are, aren't they? Said he. Anyway, she started making hand signals to me through her cab window, and I didn't really understand what she was driving at. And so she powered down. She opened her window. She said, "Do you want ear protectors?" I said, "Oh no, thank you very much. I've got shooting ear protectors in the house." Which, if I thought it was loud enough, I would have used, but it never really got to that level, although technically I suppose by OSHA standards I should have had them on. Well, if you're going to do it for 20 years, it's one thing. If you're going to just be exposed to it for about 5 or 6 weeks, it's another. Paul's dad was in the anti-aircraft unit in World War II, and he had somewhat impaired hearing, but it wasn't really terribly impaired. He did end up getting sort of ripped off by some of these hearing aid guys that get these hearing aids and for $3,000 and change the batteries every 18 hours, you can hear, and it wasn't worth a damn. So my apologies to those who got the shotgun email. I'll try not to ever do that again. I think it's like the 3rd time I've ever done that. I'm very nonplussed by the fact this guy picked up those posts and brought them over for me. I'm really nonplussed by that. I don't know what to make of that. Here's a guy that's not spoken or waved to me one damn time since the work's been going on. He's going to the can now. All right, well, I'm going to go out on the back deck here for the rest of this. Well, there, I'll show you the time. You have these little moments of grace throughout the day, don't you, from time to time? I think that guy moving that post over under the tree was one of them. Another one here recently was a chipmunk was sitting on my little thing there, the door threshold. They're just inside where it would be inside if the door were closed. And he saw me approaching and he zapped, boom, over in this little hidey hole here. The one to the right. And then he stuck his head out and he sort of looked at me and I said, "It's okay, you're fine." And then he sort of came out a little further. I said, "It's all right." Then he zapped down the walk. So life is filled with little moments of grace. As indeed we're all swimming in the ocean of the grace of God. If I didn't say it before, I'll say it again. If I didn't send the link before, I'll send it again. My attorney came out today and did a site visit, and we walked around. And now my project for the weekend is to sort of compose a dossier of all the various pictures I have of the place, before all of this started. And I'll put it on a USB stick. He can't read OS X, so I have to do it in FAT something. And I've done it before. I just have to have the book open while I do it, so I know how to do it. And go back and get this stuff for him here this weekend and on Sunday, and then I'll run it up to him on Monday morning. So that's my project for this. That's my project for tomorrow. But first, on Saturday, I'm going to run down and take Thomas's Apple TV and mount to him. And I don't know, maybe if we hang around enough, or I hang around enough, I might be able to Tom Sawyer them into, you know, going down. We can walk down to have lunch there on Main Street there in Bexley or East Columbus. You know, and I'll pop for lunch. And I rarely do that, but I'd certainly do it for them. We'll see. He's having Time Warner come in to do his cable hookup tomorrow too, so it might be sort of an electronic-y sort of morning. So we'll see. I think on that I'm going to say bye-bye YouTubers, short of some disaster happening here later on this afternoon. Alrighty, bye-bye. Here. Look at some of God's glory here on the way out. Gotta love it.